Hey friends, it is Tonya, Thrifty Treasures. Welcome to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some member profits that we've had with our jewelry sales in our Facebook group called Thrifty Jewelry Treasures. And if you'd like to join the group and participate, I will put the link in the description box down below. So whenever I do these videos, what happens is I create a post in the jewelry group and I just ask everyone to share one of their best sells for the week, and it allows you and me and everyone else to become familiar with what kind of jewelry is selling, and it kind of gives you an idea of what to be on the lookout for. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me make this screen a little bit bigger. So oopsie. Okay, y'all. Just a second. I am working these windows. Okay. So the first few sales I'm going to share with you are mine that I had. This one is a vintage Jeep Collins large star necklace pendant. It is made of actually brass and silver. And this actually came inside of a jewelry jar is where I picked this up. And I received a best offer for $50, so I took that. So I want to share with you what the mark looks like so that you can see it. On this side right here it says stir, but then on the other side it says brass, and you can kind of see that J right there and then a C for Jeep Collins. So really intricately made piece. With the silver on the outside there and the brass in the center, all for a really unique look. So I was happy to see that go. Okay, the next one that I've had this one. I actually picked this necklace up whenever I was in Austin, Texas last summer at a store called Thrifts Alive, Pets Alive, something like that. Anyway, you guys, it is such an awesome store. I loved it. If I lived in Austin, I would be shopping there all of the time. They have a little like resident pet. I think her name is Sassy or Sweetie, and she's just the cutest little dog. She just hangs out on the checkout counter. But the day that I was in there, they had a whole bunch of Joan Rivers pieces. This was actually my last piece. So this one, I believe I paid about $4 for this, and I had it up for $79.99, and I received a best offer for $50. So I definitely took that. I thought it was a nice, strong offer. Okay, this next one here is also mine. This is a vintage Lapis Celestial Sun Tiara Crown Charm Bracelet Gold Tone. This one I believe I picked up at a garage sale for about $3. I can't remember a whole lot because I've had it for so long. So, but I did, for this one here, I got a best offer for $32. So I accepted that. And let me show you some of the pictures. I did put the ruler in there for scale, and looks like there was one missing a stone, so I made sure to make a note of that. So yeah, really, really pretty charm bracelet. Let's see. Okay. Now this next one isn't necessarily a piece of jewelry, but it's like jewelry for your hair. So it is an Anne Klein France Lionhead Vintage Hair Barrette Clip Gold Tone Couture. So this actually came inside of a jewelry jar too, if you can believe that. And it sold for $39.91. So I was really happy to see that go. Anytime you see Anne Klein, always pick it up because it's a really good seller. Okay. This first item here is from Dora in our jewelry group, and it is a Dan Craft sewing machine brooch, dangles, thread, tape, scissors, thimble, gold tone. Now Dora says here it's not a big sale, but I think the pen is very whimsical, and that it is indeed. She said she paid 50 cents at a thrift store and it sold for $7.95 plus $3.75 shipping. And even though it's not a big sale, Dora, you have to remember that all of those little sales, they add up, right? And they can start adding up really quick. So I always pick up that stuff anyway, too. So that's a good sale. Let's see here. The next one is from Angela, and it is a vintage Panetta earrings, gold tone, rhinestone, fox diamond, dangle, pierced ears. This one right here, she purchased these earrings at an estate sale for $5, and they sold for $39.95. So that was definitely a really good score. Let's go down here and look at some of her pictures. Very nice pictures. I love that black velvet background. And I've actually sold a pair of the Panetta, hopefully I'm saying that right, earrings too. So they're a great vintage designer to sell. Very nice. Thank you for sharing. This next one here is from Laura. She has been cleaning out her storage unit and finding some awesome stuff to sell you guys. So she says it was free from her storage unit clean out. It's missing a rhinestone. It took about a month to sell, but she sold it for $16. And the title reads, Vintage Stanhope Rhinestone Cross Lord's Prayer Pendant Art Deco Clear Stone. Very nice. And she charged $2.95 shipping. So that's awesome, Laura. Thank you so much for sharing. Angie, Treasured Vintage on YouTube, you guys, go check her out. She purchased this, she said it cost her $1 and she purchased it in a lot. And it is a really gorgeous ring. I can't read her complete title there, but it is, it really sold for a nice price, $32. So $1 into $32, I'll take that all day, Angie. So thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, the next item is from Maria, our little jewelry ninja. She does so awesome. So Maria bought this rare Richelieu large figural real snail brooch pin, vintage 1950s gold plated for $5. And it sold, you guys, for $55.19. It is gorgeous. That is a really beautiful piece. And you can see, you can see right here where it's the hallmark. I always get this confused. The hallmark, the stamp, what do you want to call that? The maker's mark. Okay, so that's the maker's mark right there. I've actually had a pair of this brand too, and they just didn't sell for me, but it wasn't near as unique as this piece right here. So that is an awesome sell, Maria. Thank you so much for sharing that. Very nice. Okay. The next item, let me take a drink, you guys. The next item is from Brenda, and she bought this for $2, and she accepted a best offer for $12.50. It is a Nantucket Lightship Basket Charm Pendant Necklace by PAI Pewter 24K plate 30 inches long. So that is a really pretty necklace, Brenda. Let's look at your pictures. Oh, she's got a little coin in there for scale. Very nice. That is really pretty. And I love her model, you guys. Look at her little prop here. Isn't that so cool? So she can even use this little prop lady for earrings too. Very nice. Okay, the next item is from Kathleen Riggs, and it is a coral bracelet that she found in a jewelry bag, and she sold it for $9.99. Very pretty. The title reads Vintage Coral White Beaded Cocktail Art Deco Bracelet Gold Tone Chains Gatsby Era. Love those keywords, Kathleen. Very nice. Love, love the vintage pieces. She also has really cute little props too. I like that. It's like a little bird there. It's cute. So thank you so much for sharing, Kathleen. And now we have the lovely Mrs. Bonnie White, and she is sharing a really pretty bracelet. Now, I tried to pronounce this. I'm not even going to try and say it because I know I would chop it but she says this is a Tricia something for Alton, Sweden, handmade 935 silver bracelet I bought for $60. I sold it this week for more than $200. Holy moly, that is awesome. I've never even heard of that designer before, but it sounds really expensive. And it's really pretty and unique. So thank you so much for sharing, Bonnie. Oh, what's going on with my hair? Okay, next one. Okay, you guys, this is so interesting. So Kathy in our group, she found a gold crown in an auction lot of buttons, if you can believe that. So this was actually 2.1 grams of scrap gold, at least 18K, see picture. So she calls it a gold dental crown. So that is crazy, isn't it? So it's sold, did I say what it sold for? It sold for $66. Let me see if I can move this down. $66.99. That is crazy. So there she has a picture of it on the scale. So you can see how much it weighs. Great pictures. But that's just kind of weird, right? But I mean, oh, and that's even a good idea. Look, she has a picture showing that she tested it with the acid. I think that that is awesome. Very nice. You just never know. I'm telling you guys, you just never know what you're going to find in those lots of things. Like, you know, I found just last week, I found a taxidermy rattlesnake head key ring of all things, if you can believe that, in a jewelry jar. So I actually have that listed up for sale right now. Hopefully I'll sell it. Okay, the next item comes from Jessica, and this was taken from her own lot of jewelry from when she went to Morocco many years ago. And it's this really lovely vintage Moroccan Berber tribal cuff hinged bracelet, silver alloy enamel color, no pin, and it sold for $34.95. That is beautiful. Very boho, right? Kind of like hippie. I really like that. Very pretty. So thank you so much for sharing that sale. The next item is from Angela. Now Angela bought this at the thrift store for $1.99. Let me, here we go. And the title reads Liz Claiborne Vintage Enamel Gold Tone Panel Bracelet Blossoms Bees 7-inch costume. And she sold it for $22. Very nice. So you guys, Liz Claiborne can definitely bring some decent money. I wouldn't pass it up if you can get it, you know, for pretty cheap. So thank you so much for sharing that one. Okay, we are back to Mrs. Maria. She picked up this hair brooch. It came inside of a jewelry jar, and she sold it for $49.99. Look how stinking cute it is. It is adorable. And I've never even heard of this designer. I don't think I've ever got a piece that said that. How to hover over that so you can see it. There it is. HAR. I don't think I have. But yeah, be on the lookout definitely for that maker's mark for sure. Very nice, super cute little guy. I'm telling you guys, the brooches are selling. I love to sell brooches. Okay, let's see. The next item is also from Maria. She bought this tie clip for $6 and it sold for $51.99. So the title reads Authentic Dunhill Gold-Plated Silver D Logo Tie Bar Clip with Box. So that is an amazing sell. And Maria is selling the heck out of these tie bars, you guys. She has got me all excited about wanting to sell them now. So I definitely need to get mine listed. I picked up this one. I have it here in my pile to take pictures of. And I can't remember. I think I paid $4 for it. And at first I thought it was a gun, but I don't know. It's some kind of a, maybe some kind of a screw hinge device. I'm not sure. Wait, there it is. So, but that's what the back looks like. So I need to get that listed for sure. And I'm pretty sure it says Swank on the back of it. So you need to get that one listed, like I just said. Duh. Okay, so the next one comes from Miss Claire. And it is a Fossil Women's Crystal Flower Bracelet, brown leather cord toggle clasp beaded. So she also found this in a jewelry jar, and she sold it for $9.95. Lots of jewelry jar finds, you guys. Excellent job using the tape measure. Very nice. Very good pictures. So thank you so much for sharing. Let's see. Let me go to the original listing. This one is from Nadine in our group, and she found it in a jewelry jar. And let's go down. This pin sold for $12.97. So the title reads, 1928 brand jewelry gold tone rose flower basket fox pearl pin brooch, 2.5 inches by 2 inches. Very pretty. I love the 1928 jewelry, you guys. It's so classic and elegant. Very nice. And there's that's what the maker's mark looks like. If you guys are ever out and about, to say that 1928. So very pretty. So thank you for sharing, Nadine. And our last one comes from the lovely Mrs. Rhonda. Rhonda also has a YouTube channel called Got Junk in Our Trunk. And you guys should definitely go check her out. She does haul videos, and she has a lot of great information to offer. She is a very, very busy lady. She's got a lot going on. She juggles a lot, and she knows a lot. She's very knowledgeable. So she picked up this brooch here. She says she purchased it from a local thrift store for $1, and she had a 20% off sale, and she said she leaves best offer on all listings, but they paid the full amount. So the title reads, Vintage Pin Mother Heart Locket Brooch Pin U.S. Seal Military Brooch. And wow, it sold for $23.99. That is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Rhonda. So that is pretty much all of the sales that I have to share with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video and gained some knowledge from it. That's the whole reason why I'm doing it, so that we can all learn more together. So please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will catch you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, everybody.